Yeah.
Yes, well, they were up on the cliff and they were shooting down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was interested in it because like every time they shot the bow, uh, a freaking skeleton would pop up, and I noticed that this was the only archer that fell off the cliff. Hint, hint.
Oh.
So yeah. All right, so I guess we're headed back to the staircase then? Or did we want to deal with this water guy?
The not Bahir, yeah.
I suppose let's go for the Bahir.
Well, I suppose Kiana had to go sort something out. Finally, comes running into the dungeon, says, what's going on? What did I miss? I suppose as a way of recapping.
Yeah.
What did I miss? You guys are all injured and stuff.
Well, we fought a lot of skeletons and these blacksmith type creatures that weigh a few tons because they're made completely of metal, demonic. And inside the little lake here is a creature of some sort with a text title here, but we're not going to notice that part because we don't know what it is.
Yeah, you can see it. No, I didn't actually. I actually added that after Josh said it's a Bahir. Or it's just empty. This is the thing they're talking about.
But not
Cute.
Bahir.
Yeah.
It's totally not over here, guys.
Basically, like, the reason we're here is to find the phylacteries, so I recommended that we just run away from the creature.
Well, that's the thing. Lichos hide their phylacteries all over. It could be in the water with the Bahir, or there could be a secret staircase or something in the water.
And I had considered that, but,
Yeah, the Bahir might have swallowed the phylactery, so maybe we should cut his guts open and check it out.
That's true.
If only we had some kind of divination magic that would make it possible to find it much more easier.
Head snap the Slowlius.
We need something magical that makes it more better.
Shirley says, I don't have anything like that.
White power, Slowlius.
Hey, they're both pretty white, to be fair.
So you're like,
I just remember this guy shooting a lightning bolt similar to the one that associated with my bow, and it fucking up like 3 people, right? As we were running away.
The Bahir, yeah.
yeah, and took the damage it recovered later.
I think 2 people ended up getting hit, but yeah, it was quite a lot of damage.
Yeah, but so House can distract it while you guys flank around the backside, and House will take the lightning thing it does.
I mean, we could all come to this. Oh, well, no, he's in the water. Fuck. This is going to be a difficult fight. We need to get him out of the water. Can we even do that?
We could do that. These are like
Lord,
dams, right?
Is it
Yeah,
evil?
there are dams that slightly
We could
raise
just
the
break
water.
those and
Well, I
maybe
mean,
a very angry, less movable Bahir in there.
oh, okay.
I mean, the water is a little bit deeper than the dams, but there are dams like raising the water level, basically.
Yeah. How much deeper though?
I mean, you can't tell unless you want to actually go ahead and jump in there.
No.
Yeah. So
Can
Well,
I attempt to befriend it?
This massive.
it's not animal,
Monster.
I don't think.
You can try.
I would not recommend it.
Actually,
It's a beast, right?
It is
Yeah,
a
it's a-
snake-like reptilian monster.
It's a big blue
Wait,
like
monster
snake
or
lizard.
beast? There's a distinction there.
Well, that's
Monster.
the physical description of it. It's a
Okay.
Yeah, it's a monster.
snake-like reptilian monster.
Yeah, it's blue, and it's got like a bunch of legs. It's not white; it's blue.
Has a white belly.
I mean, if you give me enough time, shit, voice. If you give me enough time, I could probably make a comrade out of it.
I mean, we got nothing else to lose, right? I don't
All right.
think it's wise to fight him in his habitat, though. And like when we were running away, he didn't try to chase us.
Yeah, it's kind of smart to fight it out of its element.
All right.
I think the only one that's effective in water is.
I'll memorize 2 charm monster spells today, then, in order to help facilitate making a comrade out of the not Bahir. Are you guys ready? I'm so nervous.
What do we need to do to assist?
Not die, please.
Oh, God.
That would be.
Okay.
I'd hate myself if you guys get hurt.
Hell yeah,
But,
let's do this without dying. White power.
Okay. House.
Like a Nazi salute at the end.
House. If you attack it, it'll gain extra. My magic will be harder to work on it. But House can go in first and take whatever breath it has. Doesn't really matter to House.
Maybe he should drink one of those invulnerability potions. I don't know. It wouldn't help against magic, would it?
No, I don't think so.
So I don't know.
So House goes in first, takes its first volley, then Anne follows up with the monster spell, huh? Alright, so Anne will rush over here, so she'll have sightline of the creature. It'll be far enough back. And House will sneak up first. And just sit along the side of the wall
Yeah, I don't want to get
ready
in
when
range.
when the signal goes off.
Yeah. Like, do we need to weaken it in order for your training, or?
Not at all. In
Carvadore?
fact, we want the
Okay.
exact opposite. It
Okay,
needs
so
to know that
yeah.
I'm its friend.
So I'm just gonna hang out over here.
I mean, did I say no? I mean friendly, not friend.
So yeah, as House is kind of sitting on the dam, you see the head of the Bahir kind of poke its head above the water.
All right, House will hit. Anne will hit that with
Well, yeah, it starts to come forwards to be in combat. So initiatives,
initiative.
please. Let me clear. the
So
picture.
were we able to destroy the dam in any way? Like, is there anything that we
Well,
can
we
do?
just need to.
Yeah, I thought that was not currently the plan.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was just House just gonna take the lightning.
Run in and go. I just want to put it as at as much disadvantage as possible, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm switching from the obsidian blade to my short bow. I just decided it would be bad to get into melee with this thing.
Yeah, probably.
So I'm
All
gonna
right.
need one more attack for Dural and one more attack for Spivey.
Yeah, is there a way to add?
I think there's a way of making it so you can add more attacks using a macro.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, there might be a way. There is a way to target the turn tracker, and I know that for certain.
Yeah, I've asked
I believe
about
I
that.
used to
Well-
have one.
Like, I have a macro that targets the turn tracker, but it can still only do it for one turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Years ago, I used to play in this 5th edition game where somebody had a macro that could add multiple actions to the turn tracker.
oh, well.
Gotcha.
Like several
don't-
actions per token?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure how it worked.
Yeah. I've asked on the forums about this, maybe like a year and a half ago, and the code gurus told me you have to have API in order to do that,
Ah.
to add.
I believe he did have API. So.
Yeah,
Hmm.
which you have
Well.
to subscribe Pro, which is $10 a month, and a pain in the dick because
Yeah.
of the coding. So
Yeah.
So,
Well,
I
and
guess
obviously
not.
slowly this would come as well.
So
I
is
suppose
it? I'm
he
sorry.
released a charm monster as well, I suppose.
Is it possible for Poe to just like circle around the Bahir without getting hit, like just fast because
Yeah.
he's fast?
This cavern is pretty tall, so he can go up high. Yeah.
Like I'm just
Obviously,
trying.
if it decides to shoot lightning at Poe,
Right.
then it's going to shoot lightning at Poe, right? It's never going to
Okay.
be far enough away for that. But
Did you give Poe the 6 points I healed him for?
Oh no, I didn't.
Because I
Sorry.
healed him.
I thought you did.
My bad. Thank you.
Incidentally, in order for a macro to add hit points to another character's token, that also requires API.
yeah.
Can I get one more turn, Oscar, please?
Oh, yeah. If I can find you. There we go.
I'm gonna have my bow ready just in case.
Yeah.
Trying to change it manually is such a pain. You got like
Yeah.
10 people changing it at the same time.
Oh yeah, the initiative order.
Yeah. Has everybody done their initiative? Okay, Kiana is first.
I'm just gonna hold here, see what happens.
You don't want to try and sweet talk it first? No?
Sweet baby.
I don't think my animal friendship is gonna work on it. Plus, I have to get within 10 feet, and I'm gonna pass.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
like its entire body length. What? It's like 30 feet.
Yeah, they're 25 feet long, I
Plus,
believe.
that only works on natural animals and giant versions of natural animals. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And this is a magical beast, so yeah.
Oh man, he's like fucking 25,
He's big, yeah.
like 50, almost 50 feet long.
Yeah.
Poe is just gonna hold initiative because I don't want to take the chance of getting hit. He's weak.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Axel?
He's going to squawk in anticipation.
Excellent.
Hold initiative.
Zavi?
Hold initiative.
Yeah. Hausk?
He's actually going to hit it with a slow spell to lower its saving throw.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Saving throws.
Yes, I think it gives a -2 to all saving throws because they can't dodge or they can't resist as well.
I'm just going to double check that.
Yes, I will too.
Saving throws against the spell. Saving throws against the spell suffer a -4 penalty.
Oh,
That's against the slow itself, is what it seems to indicate.
well, never mind then. Still hitting it with a slow spell will probably help.
Sure. The Behir does not seem slowed at all.
Damn it.
Spivey.
Okay. So, Spivey's gonna. Well, I'm currently taking cover behind this rock. Can I... Shit. I'm gonna have to forgo my attacks to try to come over here and take cover behind this minecart.
Right. I think the plan is to try and charm it right now anyway, so I think that
Okay.
that doesn't...
Yeah, I'll just, rather than shoot at it, I'll take cover here.
I'll get rid of these skeletons as well, because I feel like there's...
Please don't shoot at it.
Well, it doesn't really matter once it's charmed, but yeah.
Yeah.
Slowly is going to cast Charm Monster. And yeah, but the Behir is still being belligerent. Doral.
Dural is going to take cover behind this minecart.
Mm-hmm. Anne.
All right, and we'll then cast her Charm Monster on the Bahir.
Okay, so you cast the spell. Now what? Now what do you do once you've cast it?
It seems belligerent. Well,
I
I
mean,
guess.
You'd have to. I suppose Slowless would have asked her to do something. Go back under the water and leave us
So
alone.
stand down. Do
Get on the
stand down.
Yeah, it doesn't seem
Put
to be
your hands
listening
behind
to
your
you.
head.
It doesn't.
No.
Hey, be a sweet baby. God damn it.
Lucky.
Oh, Lucky's just gonna hold initiative.
I'm assuming Fluffy's doing the same.
Yeah.
Okay, well the Behir is going to rush forwards.
Hopefully he doesn't like bite you and drag
Yeah,
you.
it's going to rush forwards to bite Hausk and then rake him with 6 of its claws.
Oh, fuck.
Ow!
Yeah,
Jesus.
Behir's got a lot of attacks.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. You got
Claw,
9
claw,
legs.
claw, bite.
Yeah, so you get critically hit on the bite.
Well,
So long, Halsk. It was nice knowing you. Wipe
Yeah, you
out.
get critically hit on the bite. You get hit by how many points?
so that would hurt, but stone skin.
Oh, so you
yeah.
lose 7 charges of stone skin,
Yay!
which is all of them.
Oh shit.
Well, at least you're not dead.
He probably wouldn't have died. He probably wouldn't have died.
Wow.
But it would have been a lot of damage. Zavi.
No, this is an Anne plan, and this was not well thought out.
Hey guys,
Go in,
should we go full frontal? I don't know. Am I attacking now?
Well, if you don't want,
Shit.
you don't want Halsk
Anne's
to
fucked
die.
up another plan.
You have 2 charm monsters, right? So it's not over yet.
Oh,
Should I attack? I
Oh.
don't know.
yeah, that's true.
I'm. Well, everybody pretty much held all their actions. I don't know. Are we attacking?
Wait, I thought my charm monster succeeded.
Did
No.
it? No.
No, it didn't. Okay.
You asked it to stand down and it didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Get on the fucking ground. Put your
Don't
hands
hurt it
behind
yet.
Don't hurt it yet. Okay. All right then. Yeah.
Yes.
Nesquik's
go around.
worried.
That's all his stone skins. We might want to
Um,
start moving toward a different.
Oh yeah, charm spells really piss people off. Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah. If they pass their saving throw, yeah, they can be quite upset. Well, it's kind of like they get. I think the way it's described is like this feeling in your mind, like it's being taken over, so it makes you quite hostile.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we'll just keep initiatives the same because I don't think it'll make a difference because the bit here is like plus 12, so
Oh okay.
Slow as fuck.
because it's so big. So, Kiana, would you like to sing to the Behir or something, or
No.
offer it a
but
gift?
I am gonna move over here just in case I need to do some healing
Just in case, yeah.
on the off chance.
Why would you ever think people needed healing? Do you not? Do you not have faith
Not the
in
people.
Anne?
I was thinking more their pets, but
Looks
maybe people.
looks like House could use some healing.
Yeah, why didn't you go heal House?
He's like half dead.
I'll meet you halfway.
Poe, assuming he's
Yeah,
holding
just hold.
Oh, Axel.
I guess I'll like, this plan was terrible. Abort, Ed, abort. And I'll be like, no, it can still work. I hope. Maybe. Shit, maybe you're right. No, we'll
Okay.
try again.
Zabi.
Just gonna hold. This better work, Anne. You got one more shot.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work at all. I'm such a shitty wizard.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold.
Can House
House?
declare 2 blocks?
Yeah.
Alright, he'll declare 2
He
blocks.
is blocking with not a shield, though. Don't forget. So he
Yeah,
has to,
with a spear.
it's more
But it's
difficult.
still like a really badass spear, so there's that.
So he gets to block 2 of the 7 attacks at most. Yeah.
You know, can I combat move fly up out of the reach of the Bahir? Like above its head?
It's gonna be an attack of opportunity, right?
Well, it's combat move, so it'd be half my movement.
If
Hopefully,
you're
this is a
withdrawing up
50-foot
into
cave.
the air, yeah. But yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Alright, I'll do that then. I'll just
So yeah, you're gonna fly up to the the roof or whatever. It's like
Yeah,
40
like-
feet high.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's your normal movement? Your normal flying movement rate is 18, right? So
Well, it's a polymorph, so I think it was 24, but it could be 18.
well, I would give you the same as an alley fiend.
Ah, okay, so 18 then.
Uh,
So that's movement rate 9. That's 45 feet up. So yeah, from ground level.
So yeah, that's completely right. Yeah. So yeah, you fly up in the air, out of the reach of the Bahir.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is 40 feet long, but out of the reach of the Bahir.
Well, it's like a snake. It can't stretch all the way up, right?
Well, I mean, he's in water, so like he would need to stand on something, like maybe the.
You need
The
to be like a
dam.
free willy thing.
I mean, okay, look, you're safe. All right, you're safe. Spivey. Just pretend it can't climb the wall or anything. You're fine.
Well,
Okay, so Spivey is going to wait until initiative like 10 and a half after Anne's spell fails.
So
I am deserving of your unconfidence.
This is on you now.
I can't handle this pressure.
Derol.
Derol is going to do the same thing. He's going to wait till initiative 10.5 when Anne's spell fails.
Okay, Anne.
All right, Anne will cast her failure of a spell. It goes, Conspicor, please help me! As she beseeches the locks of her chains and casts Charm Monster and hopes to get lucky.
Are you aiming for lucky?
No.
Please don't aim for lucky.
Leave
No,
the potato
no,
alone.
aiming for the Bahir.
As an elvish cat, I might consider Lucky a monster, a magical beast.
Do you still think my cat is a potato?
I remember I convinced myself that it was a potato when I first met him. I still think it's a potato.
It looks like a curve.
Okay, well, what are you going to get it to do?
Turn around. Cease attacking. Please. God, if anything, please stop. Oexel, repeat my Oh no.
Roll
House,
over.
repeat my message telepathically. Do something. Not attacking us.
Just lay on your back.
Yeah.
I love you.
Okay. Lucky?
I take it the spell failed?
We don't know.
You don't know until the bit here.
Here's the action. But
Oh, okay. Can I cast
My two
Reduce
characters
on
will
it?
continue waiting then until we know.
until initiative 19 then.
Yeah, like
Ah,
18 and a
shit.
half. Yeah.
That's why I don't make plans on Anne. That's why I don't make plans, period. Shit. Oh well.
What did you want to cast Reduce on?
on the Bahir?
Yeah. Okay. The Bahir shrinks down to half size.
Really?
Nice.
It works for you.
Nice.
For you. You're the one that gets fell off.
Sweet. Good job, Lucky.
These are excellent spellcasters.
I suppose it's only supposed to be half size, right? So it should still be a little bit bigger than that.
Lucky's a better mage.
Fluffy.
Just hold initiative. Let's see what this Bahir is gonna do.
Yeah, what's the Bahir gonna do?
So the Bahir is gonna kind of like reach forward, like it's gonna scramble up the cliff, and it's gonna reach forward like it's gonna bite Hausk, and it gives him a big lick.
Yay!
Hey, we gotta be here
works.
now.
Hey!
Yeah, it's probably gonna work for like maybe a day or so, but hey, we gotta be here.
Woo!
Yeah.
And he's a tiny Bahir. He's baby Bahir now.
Yeah.
That'll wear off after like what,
A
16
couple
rounds?
rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
It's 5 rounds
Yeah.
per level, and Lucky's a
Oh.
9th level spellcaster.
Oh.
so actually
45
it'll be
So a
rounds.
couple turns. Yeah.
Like an hour, it'll be regular size.
All right, and it's like, it worked. I'm not a
Hooray.
shitty mage.
It's like it's got its tongue like dangling out its mouth, and it's panting like a dog, wagging
Alright.
its tail.
House will
Yay!
kind of pet it.
Sweet baby.
Just kind of good electric snake monster.
Yeah, it just
Good.
grabs Hausk and brings him straight down to the ground, like in his mouth. And it
Oh,
brings it
God.
over to Anne and then drops it at your feet.
Nice.
She's overjoyed. She walks up and she just jumps at it and hugs it, and she like starts petting its ear holes.
Whatever's there.
Yeah, whatever's there, and she's, oh my god,
These
oh,
scaly
it's so
spike
cute.
things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess
Look
it
at your-
wags its tail.
So how do we progress from here with our tiny Bahir?
Roll over.
It rolls over onto its back with its belly exposed.
All right, I go to pet its belly. Okay, this plan wasn't so
Wiggles
shitty
its
after
legs.
all.
Is there a way that we could determine if it has the phylactery in it, like without gutting him?
Holy shit! I didn't even. This is gonna be a fucking heartstring puller. God damn.
Hey, Bahir, eat this high fiber food.
Yeah.
Actually,
I got some laxatives.
How large
Everybody got
is
some
the
X-Lax?
phylactery?
It's gonna
Because,
take like a dump
We
truck
see
full
it
of
bulging
X-Lax.
out of its stomach.
No, the phylactery is like a piece
I
of
know.
jewelry.
Yeah.
A phylactery is like a small jewelry chest, like a little jewelry box, I should say. Basically.
all right. I think. Oh, Axel, could you detect magic inside his stomach? It goes through like a foot of rock. So.
Yeah. So you can detect like there's some magic coming off the whole Bahir, but there's no like magic inside it or anything.
Ah, okay.
So it's just a magical creature.
Yeah, it's faintly
It-
magical, just
As
as it is. Yeah,
the charm spell, or as the monster.
just because it's a magical beast.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All
It
right,
has
but
the
here,
ability to shoot a lightning bolt.
forward into the water.
Okay.
Magical
yeah.
beast.
It spins around, and it just jumps in, just jumps straight into the water with Anne, I guess.
Nice.
All right, and we'll hold her breath as she hangs on to the Bahir, and
Explore the bottom of the lake.
yeah, and she'll just kind of hang out with the Bahir. Come on, in the water's fine. I hope. I'm starting to get. Maybe I'm not so shitty of a wizard. Come on, guys.
Are you going to be able to tell him how to come back up?
Oh, of course. It responds. I point to the bottom of the water with the Bahir.
Okay.
Yeah, it can't see you. It can't see what you're doing right now in the water. Definitely not. It's just swimming around like mad everywhere in the water.
Shit. I kind of feel bad now. Shit. All right, but here, take a little bit of a rest.
Can Can
You
we?
guys wanna
Can't hear
start-
you. It can't hear
Hey,
you underwater.
um,
It just
where?
keeps
Oh, Phil's not
going
here.
around.
I hold up my hands as if to stop.
Phil's not
I
here,
can't-
huh?
Yeah,
I was
I
gonna-
wasn't going to be here today.
I was gonna say that his toad guy could like check out the water since that's his.
Hordron,
Habitat.
yeah, you guys can still have Hordron do that if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want him to explore, see if there's anything special about it.
But yeah, Anne is going to have to come up for air. It's going to have to let
Yeah.
go.
She will. I don't think she can swim.
There's no current, so you can just like bob, float, like you don't have to
Doggy
actually-
paddle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can she like motion for the Bahir to get up?
I mean, it kind of just keeps playing around the water for like 7 minutes or so, and then it comes up
Oh, nice.
and waits patiently. You can see that the water is about like 15 foot deeper than where the dam ends.
Ah, all right. Can I get Luxel to take a survey of the area with the magic find?
Yeah, well, across the whole bottom of the water. Yeah, there's a chest at the bottom that is
Yay!
radiating some magic.
Ooh.
That sounds promising.
Not Bahir. Can you grab that chest and put it on dry land for us? That'd be super swell.
No, not that dry land. This one over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bahir kind of dives down, grabs the chest in its mouth, swims up to the surface and just throws it against the wall here, and the whole chest just smashes against the wall, and all the stuff is scattered on the ground.
Nice.
I should have mentioned softly. That
So there's
would have been.
So there's like a bunch of gold there, and there's also a scroll.
Ooh. And it was fine underwater?
In the chest, it was fine.
It was an airtight chest.
Nice.
Sweet.
Emphasis on was.
Shit.
Now it's just a clutter of mess.
Usually scroll cases are waterproof. Could be in a scroll
Yeah,
case.
that's true.
Alright. Back to dry land, not
So-
Bahir.
So how much gold are we talking here? I don't want the scroll.
I
I'm
will
not
read the
intelligent.
scroll and see what it
I don't think I'm intelligent enough to read.
There's about
Ooh,
500
gold.
gold there.
Woo, gold.
About 500 gold.
Yeah, it's only 500 gold. That's 125 feet. Oh yeah, I'm not a player. Okay, right. Hello, Dural. That's right. You're not a player character. I am.
You don't have agency of your own anymore.
So it's 125 gold per person.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, that was succinct.
So I guess the Bahir comes out onto dry land with you as well, and sits there patiently. Starts chewing on the wagon, I guess.
That worked out surprisingly well.
That did work out. This worked way better. This worked. This is actually a good. I hesitate to say this was a good plan. Right? Right?
It was on its
I hope-
last leg, but it worked out.
I got it. So, we might want to leave the Bahir here in case of the Lich, but we can always come back for it later.
I mean, we don't have to kill him now. I mean,
Yes.
he's not going to be very friendly to us when we come back again, but
He should remain like this for maybe
At
a
least
week.
a week.
Yeah.
The minimum is a week. So
oh, nice. Okay.
But after that, he's totally going to be really pissed.
Well, hell, why don't we take him with us to fight with us?
No, we could, but if he gets hit with a dispel magic,
Oh.
he's going to immediately turn around and murder me.
I mean, is he loyal to anything? I don't
Food.
know. Oh yeah. We just
But-
unleash him in the room with the enemy.
True.
Dispel
So-
magic on him ourselves. Just let him wreak havoc.
But here, you can play in the water and do whatever you like in the water until I return. And I
Okay. It just picks up the wagon, dives into the water.
Nice. Okay, so we've determined that this isn't where we want to be. So I
Yes,
guess
so,
we're gonna
back
head
to the
out.
staircase.
Okay, sure. Not looking at the scrolls then, or
Oh, the scroll is just Oh yes, we're looking at the scroll. My bad. Can Anne read it?
And just picked it up and was like, "All right, in my pocket."
It's a scroll.
yeah. You open the scroll and it has like 9 castings of Conjure Elemental on it.
Ooh, that's awesome.
The wizard spell conjure one, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's legit, man.
That's legit. That's
Or woman.
technically both.
Yeah, I mean it's a 5th level spell, so
Sweet. Just grave
Sorry,
elementals.
was it in a
all
scroll
day.
case or it was in the watertight
It was just-
chest?
yeah, it was in the chest and it got smashed open. Yeah.
So I suppose onwards, so we can have Spivey and Doral and Scout.
So, Oscar, what does knackered mean exactly?
Drunk.
It's not a terminology of mine.
I mean, he's drunk.
Alright.
Drunk.
Alright.
Really, like, really, really drunk.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. It
No?
does not mean that. No.
Okay.
No. Knackered is like, when you've been out of the town with your mates and you go out to, really early, like 4 o'clock, and you stay out really late, and you're having an old bantering good time with the lads, and and then you come back really late and you're like, oh, you know what, man, I think I'll pass on the din-dins because I'm knackered, and you go to bed.
Okay. So it's like exhausted, kind of.
Yes. Yeah.
Fair enough.
It means you're tired, yeah. I suppose you could be knackered if you were drunk as well, but it's not necessarily that.
Just really, really, really tired. Need a nap.
Yeah. Somebody bought you knack for your birthday, and you're very upset.
Let's go to the staircase. I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
just putting
Oh, okay.
tokens down.
Gotcha. Hooray for 9 summon elementals, or
Oh yeah, that's gonna be amazing.
So here we are. So I guess Kiana's going to get to see all the shit
Yeah,
that you guys
this
had
is
to
all
go
what Phil
through.
did.
all the turn undead.
Yeah, this is what
Yeah.
Phil did by himself. It was pretty brutal.
Oh yeah, I forgot that part. Yeah, Phil wrecked everything that we fought yesterday. He was the MVP, hands down. Just killed all of it by himself, single-handedly.
Return Undead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it turns out ordinary skeletons aren't that good against priests with a turn undead.
Let me specify that turn undead is OP as fuck.
Well, a lot of people actually forget to use it. So.
Yeah. Who all has it? Priest and paladin?
Priests,
Most
paladins,
priests, yeah.
clerics.
Crusaders, monks.
Some priests don't.
Yeah, some specialty priests don't.
I think
Other.
monks do not.
Two monks not.
I don't think they do.
It depends. Let's not forget that there's like 4 different things that are all monks.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's the kit. The monk kit still has it.
Oh yeah. I thought you meant the class.
Monk class, I don't think does. It It doesn't say that they do have it, so that would make me think that they don't.
Right.
But it doesn't say that they don't have it either. So
Right.
but yeah, you guys went through all this shit. There's like this big dead metal demon thing still left here by the anvil, and
Oh,
then there are
yeah.
the stairs leading up into the light.
His hand still welded to the anvil.
So Spivey's gonna
Yeah.
sneak silently and sneak in shadows.
Well, I guess Webb would probably have
Yeah.
dispersed, right? By now.
Yeah, it probably would have, yeah.
Oh,
I just left it there.
yeah.
Yeah, so Spivey, I mean, this is going to lead to a different map, obviously, so I'm just going to describe it. You kind of come out into this open garden area, and all around you, it's like and then there's a small cemetery at the end, but it's like this whole place is floating in the void. Everything around you just looks black, like there's nothing.
Well, this doesn't lead outside at all.
And there's like a pseudo sun in the sky, lighting everything up. And there are there's grass growing all over the ground, and there's like a small little cemetery with gravestones and things in there. And otherwise, there isn't really much in there. There's just the stairs going back down. It's quite small too. It's sort of like 50 feet wide, about 100 feet long. No, probably bigger than that. It's probably about twice that size. Sorry.
Okay.
But you don't see any enemies or anything there. So I can just move everybody to that map.
Okay.
If that's good.
Yeah, I just described what you said to everybody, and we just go.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're about to see it in a second anyway. So
I did that.
yeah, here we are. Everything outside this area is just black. Like there's nothing.
This looks more like
Just
it.
the void.
Well, I'm scared, guys.
Proceed
It seems
with
like this
caution.
is the moment.
Is that? It looks like a cat on the grave there. Oh wait, no. I guess that's a tombstone. I don't know
That's a
what it
potato.
is.
No, it's an urn lying on its side.
Oh, okay. All these damn potatoes. I'm just
I like
convinced
how
that
you think an urn is a cat and a cat is a potato.
That's a
Where did you
potato.
go to school?
it looks like a tail, doesn't it?
What about Lucky's token? Does that
No.
not have a
Potato.
All right, guys. As before, I have several dispels prepped, so if something happens and you feel very tingly, I'm gonna try and save you. But as one does.
Please
Also-
realize that
If something happens and you feel very tingly, try not to explode.
Oh yes, that's very good advice.
my intelligence is an 8, by the way. Just throwing that out there.
My power.
Wipe out.
My power.
All right, you guys ready?
It's a very fancy staircase that we just came out of.
Oh, Exel, I don't want you no-scoping. You have to fight every round of this combat.
So
Hello.
And Exel, if he can, will
Hey.
shift into
Ew.
Impulse so we can use his magical weapons better.
Drawl walks drunkenly towards the graveyard area.
This area actually feels like quite a happy place, especially with the sun coming down. You guys get this general good warm feeling whilst you're in here.
yay!
Except for
And
the
like,
void
you
of
can
blackness.
smell. You can smell like what it smells like when you've just cut the grass, like that very chlorophyll-y smell coming from
Oi!
the plants.
Fresh cut grass. So pleasant. Fluffy's
Yeah.
just frolicking.
Like a nice summer day, yeah.
So Phil's here.
Pose flying around in the air. Fluffy's frolicking
I
through
mean-
the field.
This is ignoring the infinite blackness that you see surrounding you.
Void.
Yeah, that makes things slightly more uncomfortable, but
What is this right here?
that is a part of the map that I forgot to cover up. I guess it's like a sundial or something.
Ah, all right.
We'll go with
Just
that.
I will
showing
detect
direction.
magic. I'll detect magic. Just what's magical in the room. Let's see what we have.
Everything is hella magical.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Like, okay, guys.
So,
well,
magic
everything
everywhere,
is full of
guys.
magic, so I'm
Everywhere.
yeah,
The
everywhere.
dirt. It's magic dirt.
Even the grass is magic.
I'm just gonna hang out on top of the sundial.
Magic dirt, man! I'm gonna fucking grow my beads in this shit.
This magical floating sundial that's just omnipresent.
So Spivey's sneaking around.
Yeah.
Sneaking.
All right. Let me look up some stuff for spells because I have a bunch of scrolls I've been saving for this. A bunch of potions.
That urn looks suspicious. Very
I
cat-like.
told you it's a potato. There's a
Yeah,
baked
fine.
potato sitting on that grave.
This damn potato looks suspicious.
Can Spivey climb over this wall rather than going through the gate? Sneakily.
Yeah, the wall is sort of like 8 feet tall, so it'll be one climb check. But yeah, and you can like use the like branches and stuff on the bushes here to help you. So you basically on a 95 or lower, you'll pass because you're a thief.
I'm just gonna have Poe fly up
All right.
here and hang out.
I'm gonna hand
Mhm.
anti-magic shell to Halsk.
Sure.
I rolled a 33.
Yeah. Yeah. So you just kind of hop over the wall, no problem.
Sneakily.
Yeah.
OX is gonna watch the staircase
Sure.
behind us. God, it's super tense.
So this kind of says, I think it's here somewhere. I know it. There's just this feeling.
What should we do, guys?
Well,
Can we just... I mean, can we start, like, opening tombs, I guess? I don't want to desecrate more than I have to.
I suppose it's. I guess House will start reading the inscriptions from here from afar on the tombstones.
Yeah. I mean, most of the tombstones would just say, like, in loving memory of Juliet Caspera, and no names you recognize, basically. And then
Do they all have, like, a
this
similar
big
last
main
name?
one here. No. Some of them share last names. Most of them don't.
I like how this is a
Big one
graveyard.
doesn't have anything on it.
Graveyard in the void with regular people. I wonder if their family ever visit.
I think the better question is, who is their family?
Motivations.
It's all a bunch of liches.
Lich family. Yeah,
Or maybe the royal family, right? Since he's a king.
perhaps.
Ooh.
All right.
Hey,
House.
what is this thing? It's like a wheelbarrow or something?
Yeah. It's like a small wheelbarrow and it's got a cross on it.
And there's nothing else special about it?
No.
Okay.
Not just normal wheelbarrow.
I'm gonna wait outside. Just right outside the the gates here.
Dural, you want to pop that hatch?
Yeah, sure. And I pop it.
So the whole thing is made of like solid rock. How are you gonna?
With my strength.
it's-
And I fail. It just ain't strong enough.
You're probably gonna need a then bars lift gates, I suppose.
Oh, okay.
Would probably be the roll.
Let's see. My bend bars lift gates is with the roll. Oh, I need to look it up. It's not on there yet. Okay. Purple worm. Player's handbook. Tables. Strumpf. 8. It is 25%.
Okay.
D100. Boom. Hey, I made it.
Wow. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. So you're able to like pry the big stone, like plate off the grave, and it reveals like this small, little pit in there. And at the bottom of this pit, there's like this stack of like small paintings, and there's a small little, very intricate black chest, a little black box made of opal, with this gold outlined rim, and you can see inscriptions all across this box.
This is the phylactery, right? Like we know what it looks like, so we know
I
this,
would.
this is it.
Slowlius will kind of step up and say, "Yes, that is the phylactery."
Hit it with the sun sword.
Quick now.
What?
Smash it.
Okay.
Not yet.
No, not yet. I thought we needed to destroy it like fast. I want to do like we did that one demon with the orb that just enveloped him instantly with Anne rushing into the door. It's just over. Done.
Yeah, well, Anne hit with the orb first try, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was-
which
With my inspirational speech and
That's right. Yeah.
are we sure this is the house? Are we sure this is the real one?
House says it's the slowliest, does it?
Yes.
So it says, I suppose it might not be, but this is an awful lot of effort to go to hide a fake phylactery.
That's true. Well, I mean, you don't have the Holy Grail be a gilded cup, do you?
He says, well, the phylactery itself, processes required to make it are extraordinarily difficult. Making one is an effort in and of itself.
I suppose House School detect magic on the phylactery then.
Yeah, it's extremely magical. Overwhelmingly magical.
destroy it. Do phylacteries serve a purpose other than keeping liches alive?
Possibly. Depending on the DM.
Yeah, I mean, slowly as well. I mean, they are artifacts of, great power, so I suppose you could use them for something else. But their primary function is to store the soul of a still living person. And that is how the Lich operates, by storing his soul within the phylactery.
Well, since we have the phylactery, maybe we can use it to manipulate the lich.
No, that's like playing with a nuclear bomb with kitchen utensils.
Oh,
You know, we're not
we
doing
could
that.
just kill the lich and destroy his phylactery.
Yeah,
and be
oh,
rid of
that's
Then we
it.
should
what-
destroy it.
Let's just smash this thing.
Sun sword. I think that's how we kill it, right?
Hi-ya!
Yeah.
Although, we might want to kill the lich and then the phylactery.
What would we do with the phylactery in the meantime? Give it to Dragon Boy?
Is
I don't
Phil
know.
not on this map? Did I not drop Phil's token on this?
No.
Well, players can drop their own tokens
Yeah, I know.
by
But
clicking and dragging their name. His little goblin henchman is on the map, though.
yeah, I know. That's why I thought it was weird.
Do we just want to carry it back to Dragon Boy?
Slowly, so we just like stomp this underfoot.
He says, yeah, it should just be reasonably easy to smash right here.
All right, Doral, would you like to do the honors? I'll do it if you'd like.
Maybe we should have the Bahir do the honors. I kind of like that idea. Because what if it traps the soul of the lich and it possesses whoever destroys it without killing the lich first? Yeah, I think I'd rather have lich possess a Bahir body than my body.
Yeah, that sounds way better.
I'm good with whatever.
Who knows? Maybe if you destroy the phylactery before you kill the lich, something fucked up happens. What order are we supposed to do this in? I've never done this before. Do you have to kill the lich first, or what?
So it says, once the phylactery has been destroyed, the lich's soul will have nowhere to go but to his own body. And that means that when you kill him, he dies, truly. So either way around
Some Voldemort chips.
works. Yeah, well, Voldemort is a blatant copyright steal of a lich, to be
Yeah,
honest. So
I know.
he even uses death curses and stuff, like he's a blatant ripoff, but... So yeah, even, like you can either kill the lich, and then once its soul goes to the phylactery, you can smash it, or you can smash the phylactery, and then when you kill the lich will die.
Well, maybe we should hold on to the phylactery.
Except for the fact that the lich knows you're coming if you destroy the phylactery first, right? Because he can feel his own soul coming into his body. Can he?
Well, doesn't he have his soul in his body now, or is it actually in the phylactery?
It's supposed to be in the phylactery, right?
I thought it was just a place where his soul could go.
Slowly it says, once the phylactery has been removed from an area, the lich will know either way.
Oh,
Oh shit! So he already knows right now.
well,
Yeah.
not yet, but he will know if we leave this area, right?
Slowly says, I do not know the specifics of how large the area can be.
Well, what are the chances he could create another phylactery in the time that we?
I think it takes months, but I'm not sure.
Very low, slowly says. You have to find an opal of such a massive size, as you can see here, that's incredibly rare, and it takes an inordinate amount of time to inscribe each of the wordings into the opal itself, and then you have to layer it with gold. You have to find a master craftsman to create the whole thing for you.
Is it
And he-
is it possible to dispel it instead of destroying it?
He says, no, it is artifact level magic. The only way to dispel it would be with another artifact.
Let's smash the thing, huh?
Slowly will say, we can see if it's the real thing by opening it as well, seeing what it says on the inside. It should have his name inscribed on the inside, if it is his.
Open that shit up.
I think Halska's looking very suspiciously at Slolius.
So I said to draw. If you hand it here, I'll look inside if you want.
Halska's gonna step forward to Slolius.
So he just kind of looks at him and says, "What?"
I don't think you're actually Slolius.
He says, "Why? Why would you say that? How am I to prove that I am Slolius?"
Exactly. How are you to prove you're not?
You could cast True
Well-
Seeing on one of us.
I don't have that spell.
That's what all the liches say.
If I was a lich, I would lie about it too.
All right.
If I was
Anne
a
is gonna-
lich, guys, if I was a lich, I would say that right there.
Yeah. I think I'm actually suspicious enough that Anne's gonna pass forward her oil of disenchanting.
Maybe we should throw him in a lake, and if he doesn't drown, then he's a lich.
Or he might be a bullywug. Celia says, "Well, if you pour that oil on me, all of my spells that I have cast in preparation will be dissolved. I will be near useless in this upcoming fight. I may even perish."
In like 20 seconds, I'm gonna say called it, but son of a bitch. God, what do you guys think?
Well, I think we should destroy the phylactery. I believe that Slolius wouldn't necessarily tell us the truth in the facts of the phylactery.
This is Anne's teacher. She's like, "Oh no, of course he's telling the truth. Like, what are you talking? It's Slolius, clear as day."
Well, if he is telling the truth,
Yes.
then
Slowly
he's
will say,
getting back.
"Yes, Anne, I gave you a place to stay, didn't I? I taught you magic."
We can't betray him. Like, Anne, can't you not see the wolf pole in front of your eyes? Of course it's the lich.
Slowly says, "Don't be ridiculous. How can I possibly be a lich?" He says, "Look, shake my hand." And he holds out his hand towards House.
This is gonna be a level trade, ain't it? House will take his hand with the spear in his other.
Yeah, so nothing happens, and Slowly says, "See, look, if I was a lich, you would have been paralyzed right there. Look, I'm not wearing gloves."
That's what all the liches say.
That's all the liches say.
No. I think we should just destroy the phylactery. Or, I mean, open it up.
Phil, give Peregrine the phylactery
Why?
so he can read it.
Well, he's not that good at reading, but
Tell him to open it up.
okay, Peregrine. Open up the chest.
Roy, I don't know if you want to do some healing here as well, now that you have spells back, because everybody rested for a day.
Oh shit. Okay.
But yeah,
I think it's
whilst you do
mostly
that,
his
yeah,
character.
Peregrine will open the box, and he's like, "Oh, there's some writing in here. Should I read it?"
Yes, you fucking
He says,
idiot.
"I can't read most of it, but this bit here says something about a malnourished gorilla."
Oh.
Yes.
Are you interpreting that right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm right.
I feel suspicious about.
Alright, I'll read it.
Yeah, most of it is just like in arcane, like you can't interpret it at all. But you can clearly see the name Malradin Urilla carved in there.
Close enough.
Malradin the Paladin.
Like Melf the elf, right? Yeah.
Malnutrition gorilla. Good enough.
Yeah, so House was healed for 7, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh, thank you. God, this lich is getting to me.
So it says C, that means that it is his phylactery. That's his name is cast upon it.
So we should destroy it. And let's go kill him.
So it says yes. Now quickly, destroy it.
I see no flaw in this plan. Let's destroy it.
Phila's holding it right now, so...
Don't we
Okay.
have to use the sun sword on it?
No, it's to kill the lich.
Oh,
Won't
okay.
go.
And it's
Actually,
the
obsidian sword.
Yeah.
Well,
And look
Oh,
who's
okay, yeah,
standing
yeah.
right behind
Slowliest, yeah.
Okay. So,
If...
like, I don't feel like the lich would be participant in you destroying his phylactery.
Unless it wasn't his phylactery and it was a trap.
/tarp.
Shit.
Yeah. What if it's a tarp, guys?
It's a prat.
what?
Ah, shit. This is like...
Like a tarpaulin? What?
Yeah, instead of a trap,
Right, okay.
it's a meme, Rory.
Oh.
It's a part.
It's like a waterproof material, I have you know.
Sorry.
Yes. Yeah. What if it's a tarp? Says Paragram.
Damn gorillas.
Alright. I think... I'm going to... Would you guys... I'm going to use the anti-magic shell and walk into Slowlius. It shouldn't harm his spells that you have, but any enchantments you have will temporarily not work while inside the field.
Yeah, wait, what level spell is anti-magic shell again?
6th.
Let me just
And it just stops magic from working while within it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you anti-magic shell and you walk into Slowlius, and nothing happens. Well, all of his enchantments fade away temporarily, but nothing happens other than that.
Alright. And we'll take... House will just take... if Phil's okay with it, it'll take the phylactery and just stamp it underfoot.
Bye, Helsk.
Yeah. He just instantly explodes. Everything's dead.
Let's clarify that I'm behind this wall.
Yeah, so House, as you kind of smash the phylactery on the ground and it crumbles into pieces. And then everything, the whole, extra dimensional world you guys are in starts to shake. And everybody kind of gets knocked off their feet, almost like it's shaking so violently. But nobody gets hurt or anything. And after all this shaking finally subsides, and behind you, you see like a small ripple forming in the blackness. And the first thing you see is this leg striding out of this ripple.
Did I say this side of the wall? I meant the other side of the wall.
No, it's too late. as you see Maladin step into the confines of the area, and you see another ripple in the ceiling as the huge composite elemental descends from the top of this box, and you kind of hear like a very raspy, "Well, well, well. I see you finally found my phylactery."
I suppose we did. What you gonna do about it? Hmm?
So he says, "It's a shame that you'll all have to die here for your infractions. You've certainly done me a minor inconvenience today."
God damn it.
He says, "Have you ever fought a lich before?"
I can't say that I have, but I don't care.
He says, "Well, from
going
this
to beat
day
you."
forward,
So
you will be able to say that
while
if you
he's
live."
while he's talking, can I like move behind the wall?
No,
You're just gonna leave.
the evil villain is allowed to monologue without recompense. Everybody knows this.
This is bullshit. God damn it. You just keep talking, Ann. I'm gonna be over here.
And I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you anymore.
And he kind of pulls this cloak out of nowhere and wraps it around himself, and this is it looks like a fairly fancy looking kind of cloak, and across the front it has these 6 stars.
Oh.
And he waves his hand, and this where the hole in the gate was, where the hole where the phylactery was, fire starts to kind of pour out and curl around, twist and turn, and right where Xavi is standing, this big elemental fire falls.
God damn it!
I literally never moved that, by the way. That was there
God
the whole time.
This is bullshit!
And I guess we'll roll for initiative. See, I suppose first thing is Xavi.
I'm gonna
you
declare a
immediately
block.
get burnt. Well, you immediately get burnt from being inside it, so just fluffy.
Fair enough.
I can't remember how much off the top of my head.
God damn it.
Make a saving throw versus... No saving throw, sorry. You take 8 points of damage. Both you and Fluffy take 8 points of damage from the burning.
Oh, oops. I accidentally rolled with the wrong... Sorry, hang on. This one. And can I get another turn, please?
Yeah, who needs extra actions? Oh, I'm sorry, this big elemental that I put on top of you is getting in the way.
I do. Holdron does.
How did that happen? How did this happen? How did I lose 4 of the skulls? Oh, God damn it. I blame you. I blame you, Zoe.
Oh, I can see them underneath. Yeah.
Do you just want to move me over a little bit?
Why is it doing that? Oh, that's weird. Whatever. No, it's fucked up now. It's too late.
It's because you have several fireball layers, I think.
Yeah, no, there is a bunch of layers there, but there's only one fire layer, but the skulls are attached to it as a group token,
Mm.
and it doesn't.
I suppose you could ungroup them all.
There we go. There we go. I fixed it. Just 1 second. I just need to bring up my notes for this.
It's cool. That's actually the token for the Demi-Lich. That skull token.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I was gonna use a Demi-Lich in my campaign, but I decided it was just too powerful.
Damien is just a kind of annoying because they have so much instant death.
That and so many immunities. Like, they're literally
Yeah.
immune to, like, everything. Like, they'll take 1 damage from almost everything.
Yeah, that's super annoying.
1 damage per dice of, like, elemental fire damage, and it's insane how many. So I was just like, nah, my players aren't ready for that. So I did a regular Lich. And they still had trouble with the regular Lich, too.
Regular Liches are no joke, especially if you give them true to Emma's like they should have.
Mm.
But yeah, so everybody done initiative?
Yep.
Anybody? Sorry, did I miss any extra attacks? Okay, I'm gonna assume not. So Zavi is actually first. You can kind of see a big ball of fire in your face with skulls kind of whirling around in it right now.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna declare a block with my shield, and I'm gonna swing with my sword at one of the skulls, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like an elemental, so you can just swing at the whole thing, basically.
Oh, okay.
That is not a hit. The elemental kind of curves its body to dodge the sword.
Boo.
You swing it. Boo indeed. And now it's Malredin's turn. So Malredin starts to cast this spell, waving his hands about in the air, and there's this big circle starts to form in the graveyard. And suddenly there's this big black blob, like this big black circle appears. It kind of looks like a sphere of annihilation for a moment, but thankfully it isn't. And after the black blob kind of dissipates, a very familiar looking demon is left standing there. And it's kind of stretching itself out after just having been summoned.
That's not the being we threw eggs at, is it?
It's not that one, no. He's still upset with you.
Okay, it's not that bad then.
Gregory.
Gregory will bite the demon.
Yeah. Gregory is actually 4 hit die or more, right? So yeah, you can actually hurt it.
Oh.
AC of 2 is not a hit. Spivey.
Okay, so Spivey's gonna move silently and hide in shadows, and try to climb over this wall here
Yep.
into the.
Yeah, you're still relatively unnoticed here
Okay.
because you were hiding that whole time. So
Skill check. Is it gonna be the same chance to climb?
yeah, because there's like lots of things to grab onto to help yourself up. So
Okay.
yeah, the plus 25%, which basically makes it impossible to fail as a thief.
Plus, whoops. I need to turn on a light here. Okay. Plus 25, you said?
The whatever the bonus it is for having a tree right near you. I forget what that one is. It's like 40 or something,
45.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
40. That's probably it.
In any case, you have like a 95% chance.
Hey,
Oh wow.
critical success.
Okay. So I guess you just leap over the. I wouldn't even. That's a no action then. You just straight up jump over it.
All right. So I have all my movement left then because of that.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
8-foot jump.
Yeah.
Badass. He's like a ninja.
I'm gonna do my
Yes.
full 60 feet.
Please don't get him started on that again.
While moving silently, hiding in shadows,
Like a ninja.
using my boots of full move while sneaking.
Yep. Okay. Lucky.
Lucky's gonna cast Enlarge on Helsk.
Yeah.
Ha ha! Let's go in on this.
Bitches.
Phil.
Phil will use aids on Husk.
Yeah. There. House has AIDS now.
Yay! House has AIDS.
For 4.
That's
Yeah.
+1 to hit, +1 to saves versus fear, and +4 hit points.
Yep.
Yeah. House.
All right. This is the demon, right? That Hauskes was imprisoned by.
It's a very similar looking demon. It's not Massfist because he's dead.
Ah, yeah. So we
Yeah,
killed
we
him. in
killed
the
that bitch.
Yeah, Hausk is enraged by the demon, and as such forgoes better judgment and straight up goes in on the demon, taking his
Yeah.
spear and ramming it up the demon's ass.
Alright.
Wait, I think you're on the wrong side. Wait, I don't know that much about demon physiology, though.
I'm not sure where Demon's asshole is, but
Where
that
where
first
is the
attack
ass?
is not a hit. First attack is not a hit. It bounces off the scales. Second attack is a hit. So you strike it for 20 points of damage. Boom.
Does he get extra damage for being large?
That was the extra damage
Oh,
from being
okay.
large.
Gotcha.
Hordron.
No, I meant for house being enlarged.
Enlarged, yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it's a 90% bonus, right?
Yeah, so it's like he took 30 damage instead of 20, so an extra 10 damage.
Hordron hops behind
Yeah.
the demon.
Wait.
He counts as extra planar, doesn't he?
He most definitely does. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
No, that's definitely a hit.
Is he large?
He is large.
Bloody hell. Okay. And then plus 68.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, you hit it for a nice big chunk there as well. Boom. And it's left basically nearly dead. Fluffy, currently chilling inside the pyre elemental.
Fluffy is gonna run up and bite the demon.
Oh, it's gonna have to run through the pyre elemental to do that.
All right, attack of opportunity.
Well, you just
Alright.
get straight up burn
Oh, okay.
for 14
Oh.
more points of damage.
How much?
14.
Jesus. Okay, well he's down.
Oh, rip. So I guess he runs into the fire and then he goes down inside the fire, I guess. So that's bad.
He's like super dead. Like he gets burned even though he never left the fire.
He was here, right?
Well, he was inside the fire to begin with, so he was running out of the fire.
Well, he was running through the gate, right?
Right,
So
yeah.
he has to run straight through it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like directly on top of the gate, like it's right by the gate, blocking the gate.
I got
That's
you.
the idea. The pyre elemental is going to whip out this fiery tendril at Kiana.
Oh god.
You're wearing dragon scale now, right?
I am.
So it hits you, but you take half damage because you're wearing dragon scale, so you only take 6 points.
Ouch.
Anne.
All right. Anne is much stronger without her chains, right?
No.
No. They just weaken her even more. All right. Anne will take a scroll out from her pocket, right? Unfurl it, right? Throw it into the air and burn it. She uses up the magical energy and Tensor's transformation as Anne goes man mode on Malrodin.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and she's just gonna rush up and tackle him and hold him down, get him into like a headlock.
Okay, where did you get this Tensor's transformation again?
It was on a scroll.
Where did you get the scroll?
I didn't write that down.
I don't remember you getting this. Unless you bought it. I don't remember you buying it.
I certainly didn't buy it.
Yeah, I didn't put it in any... I've never rolled that up, I don't believe.
Are you sure you haven't? It was just recently, along with Mordecai's lubrication and the anti-magic shell. I got it after the anti-magic shell.
Alright, we'll just assume that you did. Just assume you did.
It's not even...
The wizard's hit points double, and all damage he sustains comes first from the magical hit points gained. Once these points are limited, all subsequent damage once these hit points are eliminated, all subsequent damage is doubled. The armor class of the wizard is 4 better than that possessed prior to casting the spell, so your AC is 6.
Yes. I think I have a shield spell. I don't think I actually have a shield spell on.
Tank mode.
No. All attacks are as a fighter of the same level as the wizard.
Yep.
Starkin. Wait, and you're just trying to tackle him, right?
Yes,
So,
I'm just gonna...
yeah, make an attack roll as if you were a fighter of the same level.
So that would be plus Thaco plus 2 for this. Yeah, so...
And then plus whatever penalties you have for... Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But in your attempts to tackle, you do remove a 1 hit of Stone Skin.
Yep,
There's that.
that's what I was going for.
Peregrine.
He's gonna run down here, and then he's gonna say, point his spear towards the demon and say, deform. This is his command word for the disruption. This way.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, the lance of disruption kind of blasts through the demon, and I suppose it makes a big hole in this wall here as well, as the wall crumbles down. Yeah, roll for damage.
Shit. I don't remember what the damage is.
Well, do you remember what level it was being cast at?
5th level Lance of Disruption.
Okay, I'll just look it up then. It's probably quite a lot. 5d4 plus 10. And there's a saving throw for half. Okay, so it takes half damage from the Lance of Disruption, but that's just enough to kill it. As you blast it apart. The Lance of Disruption. And it falls to the ground dead.
Mine is an artist, and
Oh.
he drew a
You said
human.
it blasts through the wall?
Yeah, there's a hole in the wall here now.
Like here?
I'll draw a little thing so you can tell. Like this whole bit of wall here, it's gone.
Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, I guess he's just gonna hold.
Yeah. Oexel. He starts falling.
Oexel, it will
Makes the
blow on his
crack.
horn at the living storm.
Okay. So
You know, toot to toot
Hit mine as an artist.
as he does his best
and,
impression of jazz
he
music.
drew a Keelan for me. That's the original
let's check
Chinese
this
version.
item again quickly. Hold on, blasting.
Using the function to stun the storm.
Right. They must roll a successful saving throw for a spell.
Be
It
stunned.
doesn't do any damage, right? It just stuns.
Yeah, it just stuns.
Okay. Yeah, the Living Storm doesn't seem to be affected by the Horn of Blasting at all. Droll. Yes, and yes, I am aware if he fails, he's still stunned for a round and deafened for 2, but it doesn't affect him.
Okay, Dural's gonna come over here and smash flaming skulls.
Yep.
What size creature is it?
Size large. That is a hit. Okay, yeah, you smack the thing for 8 points of damage.
And then dagger. Yeah. Is that a miss? I'm guessing.
Yeah, that is a miss.
Yeah.
Kiana, you were just whipped by this fire elemental here.
I'm gonna cast protection from fire on myself, and then
Sure.
run screaming over here.
You can't move and car. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh
I
no,
can.
that is one. That is one. That's right. Yeah. Yep. Sure. Okay. Yeah. And now the storm is going to start. It's going to start to kind of roil itself up, and the winds in the area start to really pick up, blasting back this way. Oexel and Anne are both thrown back by the wind. Both thrown back like 40 feet. Yeah. And Oexel is like brought to the ground as well, but he doesn't take full damage from that.
Is it constant wind?
Yes. Yeah. It's very similar to that one. There's that one priest spell that like calls in a storm and it causes wind to blast for like rounds or whatever. I think it actually might be a wizard spell. Blast
Control
of
weather.
wind or whatever it's called.
Oh wait, actually that might be a bad idea.
So yeah, the wind starts to blast down that way, and it will continue to do so for a couple of rounds, and it's sufficient enough to stop man-sized objects or smaller from moving into it.
How effective are elementals against an elemental lich?
Not at all. Literally not at all.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Why do you want to summon some elementals? Is that what you're
Well,
thinking?
no, that's what I was thinking, like to combat these other elementals. But no.
Slowlius is kind of waves his hand, and you see that big bolt of steel he made before like appear, and he kind of gestures his hands, and it shoots out like a railgun straight into the pyre elemental here. And oh my lord, yeah, he deals 62 points of damage to it. Just kills it outright.
Holy shit.
Hooray! Yay, slowly as.
Oh, because of the way I've done this token, I can only mark the little one in the middle, but it's all dead.
It's all dead.
And Zaddy, yeah, you don't need your second attack this round, right? 'Cause you.
Yeah, I just want to switch to
Sorted.
my bow.
Yep. So initiatives again, please. Oh wow. Okay.
Anne
can-
has two. Anne has two. Oh, actually,
Can I use my second attack to move though?
Yeah. You could half move. Yeah. It's not actually a second attack though, is it? 'Cause you weren't shooting with your bow.
Well,
But-
it was
but
the
yeah.
sword.
But
It
you
was-
still have your movement. But yeah.
30. I'm gonna move here. Yeah. I'm gonna try and get behind this wall here if I can.
Mm-hmm.
Snipe them.
So everybody done their initiatives?
Sorry, hang on. I didn't do my second attack.
oh yes, it says in Intensive Transformation that they fight to all exclusion with the staff and dagger, right? But in the situation, since I can't even approach the Living Storm, could I do a spell action for Anne?
Yeah, and also you did like a wrestling maneuver before, which was not strictly.
Yeah, well, I don't have a staff or a dagger, so.
Yeah, I will let you do that if you end the spell.
Oh. I suppose that's all right then.
I'm actually gonna. I don't know what my initiative is for the bone bow, but I want to.
It would be the same as a normal bow.
Okay, because I want to use the bone bow.
Yeah, and it's a single shot per round as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not that great. It's nice
Right.
for distracting, but
Actually, on second thought, I won't then. Yeah, since it's gonna. I think I need my 2 attacks. the little skeleton guys aren't going to be that useful in this fight anyway.
yeah, summoning skeletons in front of a lich. Not a good idea.
I was just gonna like shoot a skeleton behind the living storm to like try to distract him, maybe.
Yeah, not a terrible idea. Everybody done their initiative now? Okay, so with a great roll this round, Maradin begins to cast a spell, and these 3 bone pillars kind of raise out of the ground in front of him. They're like these strange, intricate statue, like pillars of bone, and he starts to wave his hands over the top of them. 4 even, sorry. And in the first one, you see a little bit of flame coming from the pyre elemental, and it lights up this first one here on the left. House,
All right.
big and scary.
Yes. You said that the winds could stop man-sized creatures. How's
Yes.
giant-sized?
He is right
So-
now, yeah.
Can I make my charge with the Living Storm?
Yeah, totally, yeah. I mean, the wind kind of slows you down, but not enough to stop you getting there.
All right. I'm just try and stab the Living Storm in the chest, get it to stop its magic.
Mm-hmm.
So it hits AC -5, I think.
Yep. So that is a hit, and you strike it for 23 points of damage times 1.9, right? So
Mm-hmm.
total of 43. Yeah, which does bring it quite low, but the wind does not stop.
Wait, what's the wind doing?
The storm conjured a wind, kind of buff it in.
Right, what does that do?
It stops all man-sized creatures approaching this area. They're like blown back by it. But House is bigger than man-sized right now.
Where does the area start and end at it?
It's basically like blowing out to here,
Okay.
out to about where Anne is, and then all the way back. Otherwise,
Is it like in a cone shape? Like it doesn't affect where the lich is?
it does affect where the lich is, but he's not being moved by it.
Oh, okay. So it's literally this entire.
Yeah, I mean the area of the spell is like massive, so basically just it
Okay.
covers the whole place.
So what are the fried eggs around the elemental?
They are pillars of bone and of a spell that the lich is casting, and on the first one, this wick of fire kind of appears.
Mm. Okay.
Zavi.
I don't think I can do anything. I don't want to shoot an arrow because I don't think it'll work in the wind.
Yeah, that's part of the control weather spell. At a certain wind speed, you just can't use missile weapons at all.
I don't think it's quite. I think this is only enough to stop man-sized creatures from moving into the winds. They're like 30-mile-an-hour winds, the same as gust of wind spell.
Yeah.
So arrows are still effective, but I think it's like a -4 penalty
Okay.
shooting into shooting into the wind.
Well, I'm gonna move behind the wall here, and
Oh, okay.
let's do a. You said it's a -4.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use a +2 arrow. It's similar to a call shot, right?
basically, yeah.
Well, shit. Hausk is there, so it would have to be a call shot too. So that'd be like a -8, right?
No, the living storm is so massive you can just.
Oh,
see
okay.
it.
Alright.
It's like 50 feet tall or something. So
With a +2 arrow at the living storm.
yeah, is that including the +2 damage as well?
No.
So it should.
Sorry.
Oh, it does say. Oh no, that's probably from spec, right? Yeah. So you do 12 points of damage to it.
Woo.
Sorry, I actually did that wrong. Yeah, that's closer. Gregory, again with a pretty good initiative.
He's just gonna hold initiative right now.
Yep. Kiana.
I'm gonna cure light wounds on myself.
Mm-hmm. Doral.
Okay, Dural is going to keep attacking this pyre elemental with his...
Sorry, the pyre elemental is dead now.
Oh, the whole thing is? Okay.
Yeah, the whole thing is dead. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, because it's. I'll just ungroup it.
There
The
we
whole
go.
thing's dead.
Alright, cool.
Hey, I'm sorry, Oscar. I didn't do a -4 on that. Called.
Oh,
on
so
that
it was only
shot.
AC -1. That's still a hit.
Okay. All right. Just making sure. Sorry.
That's fine.
My
So
macro isn't set up for it. I thought it was.
he's going to smack this pillar of bone right here.
As you try to run forwards, the wind kind of stops you getting further than here.
Okay. Gonna say, even with my white power, I can't get through this wind. Somebody take out that wind.
If only it works on wind effects, right?
Sorry again, Oscar. It does have a +2 to the damage on that one. So it would have only been 10.
You should have +2 from specialization already, though, right?
Oh,
That's probably what it is.
okay. So it's +4 technically.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll annotate that.
Hordron.
He just runs up to here, I suppose.
Yep.
And doesn't do anything.
Fluffy.
Fluffy's not gonna do anything. Oh wait, he's dead. Well, he's like -8 or something.
Oh, okay. So he takes one point of bleeding damage then.
-6, so he'll be
Yeah.
-7 then.
I'll actually get rid of this whole pyre elemental because it's in the way here. Now you have to fight 3 demi-liches. No. Phil.
How do this?
Phil, he runs down to here, and he gets out this old gnarled wooden staff from his backpack,
Oh shit.
Oh no.
and he points it between the lich and the elemental, and he says, "I may be an outlaws bitch, but I can still throw a lightning bolt or two."
Okay, so this great big fireball springs out of the staff as Phil says the magic words, and everything within 20 feet. So roll for damage for a 20 hit die fireball, and then you go to 0 and fall unconscious.
Wait, what is the roll?
20, is it 20d8 or is it 20d6? I always forget.
For what?
Fireball.
Delayed,
deep.
delayed blast fireball?
No, it's not. It's a special effect from an artifact.
Oh.
Is it
D6.
as
Because the fireball
D6.
spell maxes at 10d6.
Yeah, this is a special one, like how Death Knights can shoot 20 hit die fireballs. Yeah, so the storm is completely obliterated by the fireball and just gets blasted out. Oh, actually, hold on.
So is Phil on 0 health now?
Yeah, Phil falls unconscious and goes to 0 health. Yeah.
Okay.
Tempest elementals have too many. It's too much on their thing. Yeah. The living storm is completely blasted apart by the fireball, but Mauradin, being an elemental lich, is completely immune to elemental damage. He doesn't take anything from the fireball.
Okay.
Oh, excellent. The wind is still going, even with the death of the living storm.
Oaxel's going to what could he do? I guess he's just gonna fire his magic missile rod at Malrodin.
Yeah. So 2 bolts smack into Malrodin, and he takes 8 points of damage. And he loses 2 hits off of his stone skin. Lucky.
Lucky is just gonna
Shoot him with magic missiles! That'll take hits off his stone skin.
Indeed it will. Spivey.
Spivey is going to move silently and hide in shadows. As close as he can get to. I'm assuming this pillar is blocking his way, and also the wind probably would blow him to here.
Yeah, the wind would stop him getting past where Anne is currently standing.
Okay. So that's where he's gonna have to stop, while moving silently and hiding in shadows.
Peregrine.
Peregrine will just run up and hold initiative, I suppose.
Yeah. Slowly, is going to begin casting a spell that will be finished at the end of the round. Anne.
Anne will cease her Tensor's transformation and cast one of her signature magic missiles.
Yeah.
For 15.
So it's 4 bolts total, right?
Yeah, Peruna.
So you take 4 more charges off his stone skin, and then he takes 15 points of damage.
Wait, is that how that works? I thought each one
Yeah.
was like a. Never mind.
That is how it works with magic, yeah.
Yeah, that's how you
Okay.
counter Stone Skin. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Poe.
Magic missile.
Wait,
is very
he
important.
can't do anything, so he'll just.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang out.
The storm is dead. Zavi. Second shot.
I'm gonna shoot at the Lich
Yeah.
with +2 arrow, and a -4 for the wind.
Yeah.
Oh shit! A lightning bow +3 with +2 arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that is not a hit.
Ooh.
Bounces off. Well, actually, I should say it just removes a thing of stone skin, right? So it
Yeah.
doesn't matter what you rolled. Because even if you miss, he still loses a hit. So
Except in my
You drop it.
campaign, I don't count ones. If you roll
That
a
makes
1,
sense.
you don't even take off a stone skin charge.
yeah.
Which is not
yeah.
in the spell description, that's a house rule.
Yeah. I mean, really, you shouldn't even roll. You should just be like, oh, he loses a stone skin.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't make sense though. At the end of the round, Silius finishes casting his Dispel Magic, and the wind fades. So the wind is gone now. And at the end of the round, there are more ripples in the void-like area, and these skeletons start to pop out. These skeletons have got this dark aura around them, a strange dark aura.
Oh.
And yeah, initiatives.
Wow, I keep rolling the same for initiative. On both characters.
Do you think that might be an error, or do you just mean it's like chance? You just keep happening to roll the same?
It's chance.
Ah.
It's chance.
Chance. Yeah, I was like, who is Chance?
You're rubbing off on me. Your English suave is rubbing off on me.
I wouldn't call it suave, to be honest. Maybe English dickery. That's probably it. Alright, everybody done initiative?
Yes.
Okay, so Maradin continues to weave this spell, and the very air starts to hum with this great magic that he's casting. And you get the impression that this is a 10th level spell of some sort.
Ooh.
So he brings earth up from the ground. This egg was a little bit overdone. And he pulls water from the now dying composite elemental. Puts it on the third one. I've heard of green eggs and ham. I don't know what blue eggs and ham is. But yeah, Hausk.
All right. I guess Hausk's more effective throwing magic missiles here. Again. And what is a weird twist of events? Well, actually, oh no, he's going to move up to these skeletons and clear the way for Spivey to go.
Well, he can't see Spivey either, don't forget.
Oh. Ah, that's right. He wouldn't. So he just throw magic missiles. My bad.
Yeah, so,
He'll throw 3 more at Malrudin.
okay. These magic missiles fizzle as they strike him.
Oh.
And oh shit, I forgot Malrudin's action as well. So he continues, the spell continues being cast, but he pulls 3, he plucks 3 of the stars off the robe he's wearing, and he branches them in his hand and he throws them towards Hausk.
Oof.
What's your AC?
Robe of
23. So neg 3.
Okay, you get hit 3 times.
Wait.
He's a spry old lich, apparently. That's what happens when you roll 3 18s.
Wow. Brutal. Alright. Your robe of stars, I guess. How brutalized is Hausk?
Well, they're +5, right? So
That's that old cliche robe that wizards wear. It's that blue robe with the high collar that has little stars all over it.
yes, yeah. Well, it has 6 stars across the middle that can be plucked off and thrown.
Yeah. Apparently it makes them ninjas. Love it.
yeah. You need dart proficiency though, so that means you know Maradin practice with darts.
God damn it.
So you take 30 points of damage, or you would. Oh no, your same skinners are gone. Never mind.
Yeah, it's
you
gone.
take
It was
30 points
completely
of damage.
removed by the now friendly Bahir.
Yeah. Yeah, so you take 30 points of damage from the stars. Yeah. Alexel.
You said the magic missiles fizzled, right?
They did.
So after the first one fizzles, could I throw them at the skeleton, or would they all have to go to if I want to fit?
Well, the whole spell fizzles, right? So.
Oh.
Well, that's
I guess
how magic resistance works, technically, isn't it? Because the whole spell fizzles. So I would just say that, like, because of the way when the first magic missile hits, it like breaks the caster's concentration or something, and then the rest of the spell just fails.
All right. Oexel will throw his magic missiles then.
Yeah, you got a lot of magic missiles in this party.
I know, right?
That's for sure.
Magic missile brigade. So he throws his 2 bolts from his wand.
Yep. So yeah, he loses. Oh wait, hold on. Let me roll for magic resistance first. Okay. Yeah, you hit him for 7 more points of damage.
Whittle him down, guys. Don't worry, I got this.
And yeah,
We don't need no obsidian swords.
2 more
Just
stone
a
skin.
crap ton of magic missiles.
Yeah. He's going to be embarrassed if he loses to a first level spell.
Hopefully he's just dead.
I'll be right back, guys. But what do you call it? And we'll just cast magic missile. As is the status quo. So sorry, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
My bad.
Gregory first though. So the wind has died down now.
So the skeletons are attacking them.
Yeah, the skeletons are coming in to attack the party, but at the same time, you're able to get to Maradin now if you want.
Gregory's gonna hit the spear skeleton, I suppose.
Yep. And they're covered in this dark aura, by the way, these skeletons.
Oh.
How low can their health get before they just die from bleeding out? Because I think Lucky's going to take another -1, right?
Equal to your constitution. So I'm just going to assume Fluffy has a 10 constitution. So you have 2 more rounds because he's a -8 right now, right?
Yeah. And I can.
Yeah.
Do I just like run up and patch him in order?
Yeah, you
to
can
do
run
that
up and prevent the
bandage?
bleeding out. Yeah.
Okay.
Lucky. Well, I guess he was burnt, so he's not bleeding out. He's like choking on his own vomit or something, and you need to go help him. I don't know. However, that mechanic is supposed to work in these situations.
Hmm.
Lucky's gonna hold.
Yep. Okay, so the skeletons are going to start to come up now. One of them's going to come here to attack. So these ones are going to come up to attack Hordron and Peregrine. And Spivey, you're surprised as the skeleton right in front of you has no problems noticing you. As he kind of brings his spear to bear, tries to stab at you. These other ones are just going to kind of come up around like this. And they all miss. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, the 4 at the top miss. What's Hordron's AC? Not that great. Hordron gets hit. For 8. And that's it. All the other skeletons miss. Droll.
Dural is going to attack this one in front of Anne.
Yep.
What size are they?
Medium.
Oh, these count as undead, right? So I'm supposed to add another +2 to hit and damage.
How come? Sorry?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Not with this weapon. I was thinking of.
Oh, you're
Spivey's
thinking of
sword.
like the
Yeah.
that special, yeah.
Spivey's sword does that. That's a miss. And
Yeah,
then
that's no good.
dagger attack to the one in front of Anne as well.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a hit.
So that's with a dagger, 7 damage to this one here.
Okay.
Piercing.
As the dagger kind of strikes the skeleton, the fog kind of comes in to absorb some of the damage. So you actually only do a quarter.
Oh shit.
Or I should say, like, the darkness reduces the damage by 4, and then it does half again. So you do, I'll round it up to 2.
Mm.
Kiana.
I'm gonna run forward and cure serious wounds on Phil.
Yeah.
Is that a D8?
3d8, I think.
3D8.
Cure serious.
Yeah.
Cure serious is 3d8, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
It's 4th level, right?
Yes.
Let me just check. It's 2d8 plus 1.
Okay, ignore that first roll then.
Yeah, well, they're all the same, so it doesn't matter. 13, yeah. Phil, you get killed for 13. You're back in your
Wow. 6, 6, 6, and then 13.
Yeah, I know. But that's not foreboding at all. Hordron.
Hordron's gonna hit the spear skeleton below him.
Yep, so these count as negative energy creatures, by the way.
Do those
Yep.
magic boots that I have only count when I'm sneaking, or would they count on a withdrawal as well?
They would count on a withdrawal as well, yeah.
Okay.
Did I hit?
Yeah, that's a hit. So the shadows kind of surrounding the skeletons come up to try and stop Hordron's sword, and they would have if it wasn't a sunblade. So it just cuts straight through the shadow, no problem, and yeah, you hit the skeleton. Yeah, and you just kill the skeleton right away in one hit. Crumbles to the ground.
What about his second attack?
Yeah, that would be at the end of the
Yes.
round. But yeah,
Okay, I guess we'll just hit this other one.
Fluffy takes 1 more point of bleed damage, and Sevi.
I'm gonna run up and first aid Fluffy, I guess. Whatever it takes
So
to like
You stop him
not
from checking
having
on his
done.
own vomit or bleeding out or whatever. Yeah. Anne,
He
is
died
on a
from
back
fire. So you just extinguish his burnination.
yeah, whatever's going on here.
You
I
PI
just
to
gotta-
extinguish the fire.
Pee on him, yeah.
'Cause he's burning to
Good one.
death.
So Anne is, I guess, just going to cast her magic missiles for 17. So again, he uses a couple more charges of his stone skin, and he takes 17 points of damage. So it's looking pretty low right now. Phil, back on your feet. Fluffy is nearly dead.
He's got like, yeah.
All right, I'm back. Oh, I rolled pretty good damage.
Yeah, it's probably because I rolled it.
Any update on the stone skin?
I mean, you don't really know. Like, there's no indication when a stone skin really runs out. So
Yeah.
as far as you guys know.
More
Does
magic
Phil get
missile.
a turn? Even though he was just unconscious.
Yeah, I'll let you take your action this round.
Um,
Dead. Turn on.
he's gonna run up and punch this sword skeleton. Then
Yeah. You guys just let Fluffy lie there for so long.
Yeah.
I only had one heal left.
I wasn't really paying attention, and I was unconscious.
This is true. But yeah, you punch the skeleton, no problem. But the shadow comes up and reduces the damage of your punch by 3. So you do 2 points of damage. Do you just want to do all your punches now?
Okay.
Okay. You lose the rest of your attacks. Roll another d20.
I haven't done this for a while.
Punch yourself in the face.
Okay. I guess you just punch Peregrine in the back of the head and he takes 2 points.
Ow. Fuck you, Cody.
And you just pretend like it's not a mistake, yeah. Spivey.
Okay, Spivey's just gonna withdraw.
Yep.
He's going to move down. I guess.
Wait a minute. Oh, fuck's sake. I will. Sorry.
What?
I could have turned undead the whole time.
I was wondering why you did that.
That's what I said before you went and punched. I was like,
That's-
turn on dead.
But Phil's just like, no, punch!
Yeah, exactly. I was like, what the hell? Not MVP this time. God damn it.
Okay, Peregrine.
He stabs the sword skeleton that Phil punched.
Yep. Back of his head feels a little bit sore.
What the fuck?
How was a 1 for you, AC 14? But for Peregrine has a better chance to hit than you. Is that what this is? Is that what that means?
I guess.
That didn't even occur to me. Oh god. What is Slowly's going to do? Let me open up his spellbook.
looks like Rory's Thaco is stuck at 20.
Oh.
Oh,
That's why.
I thought.
I guess he's gonna cast Magic Missile as well.
Hey! Lilius, my main man!
Okay, well, that's quite a good roll.
Infallible.
But unfortunately, the magic missiles fizzle as they strike.
Aw.
Malredin. Poe.
Who's gonna hold?
Where even is Poe? I'm like, oh, there he is.
He's over on the back wall.
Way at the back. Zach, you spent the round doing whatever you were doing with Fluffy. And initiatives again, please.
Wow. It's the third round in a row. The draw has rolled.
Let's go now.
Huh.
Alright, I'll be back, guys, in a little bit. 30-ish minutes, maybe.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
I'm sorry. This is
Also, this is
times.
coming to a climax here, yeah.
Yeah, I can get here from my phone,
Oh
but
my lord. Well, this is
Yeah.
the third time in a row Malredin has rolled a 1, so, you know.
Wow.
oh shit. Well, I hope I'll be back, but I can throw down from my phone if we need be. But I'll see you guys.
Yep. Slowly has finally rolled lower than an 11, so there is that.
See you.
See. Okay, has everybody done initiatives?
Oh, no.
Sorry.
I didn't do my second hit on Hordrum.
Oh, sorry, do you want to do that now? Do that now. Yeah, I forgot about that.
It's the spear one. Did it do it? It didn't do it. There you go. Oh, no, I did do it the first time. Okay.
Yeah, that first one is a hit. I'll let you take that first one. Yeah, you just easily smash that next skeleton, no problem. Okay, everybody done initiatives now?
Yep.
Yep. So Maradin kind of comes forward and he cups his mouth and he blows into the final slot of this pillar here. And the ground starts to shake. This huge wave kind of billows out. And everybody is affected by a hold person spell with no saving throw. All the skeletons kind of collapse to the ground as he does this. So everybody is frozen in place, with the exception of Derol. And everybody is forced to drop what they're holding as well.
I don't guess I'm holding anything since I was bandaging.
Yeah, and I did
Yeah.
medium creature action.
I was getting ready to move Fluffy to a safer area.
Well, everybody within 500 feet is affected as per a hold person spell for 1 hour, and they must drop anything they are holding. So everybody suddenly becomes frozen in place and they drop everything.
Nice.
Except for Derol, who, I guess... How do you want Derol to play this out, Josh?
Well, my plan right now for Dural is to run over to Spivey and draw the obsidian blade out of his scabbard.
What I'm saying is he going to act like he is held? Is he going to drop his weapon?
No, he's gonna
Pretend?
go. Not at all. No, he's gonna
Right.
run to Spivey and draw the sword.
Okay, so program is held, 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 dead. Not held. All.
All right. So he runs over to Spivey and draws the sword out.
Yep. Well, Spivey was forced to drop it anyway, so he can just pick it up off the ground.
Yeah.
The skeletons died. Connor, everybody. Maradin finally finished casting his spell, and everybody within 500 feet was affected by a hold person spell without a saving throw, except Droll, because he's immune to hold person, because he's of his white power. Yeah. Held. No magic resist. No saving throw, no magic resist. Held.
Wait, wouldn't
held.
Housk wouldn't be held, would he? He's too big.
He would be held.
It
affects all creatures within 500 feet.
But he's not humanoid, is he?
It's not a
He's too
hold
big.
person, it's just
Oh.
being held. So, like, it would affect demons and stuff too, or it would affect giant ants or whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so initiatives again. So Maradin's going to kind of start to step forwards and he's going to say, you're down to but one, I see. Everybody that's, nobody else has to roll initiative, I guess, except Maradin and Durol. But Maradin's going to kind of pluck some of the darts from his robe.
Whoops. So I'm in the process of transferring over the sword.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What the fuck? And Doral is rolling initiative with the sword right now. Except I have quickness.
Yep. So 2 less, so 6 again. How many times is that? 6 now? 3 times? 666? Is that?
4 times.
Oh, 4 times.
6666.
Yeah. So from the top,
So, even less.
held.
sticky.
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, yeah. So
Number
everyone is
6
held
beasts.
except Droll, who is now brandishing the sword.
Okay, so Doral is going to charge.
Yeah.
So he gets, let's see, what's his movement rate? His movement rate is 23. Wait, that can't be right.
He has enough anyway. He's only 72 feet away, so
Oh.
he definitely has enough.
Yeah.
Even a 90-foot charge.
18
Yeah, his
squares
movement-
is 90 feet. Oh, can I fit between the pillars?
Yeah, no, they're not very tall, sorry. They're only like a foot tall, so you can just like step over it.
Okay. And I'm going to striketh at him with the obsidian blade, finally, which he counts as undead, right? So I'm supposed to
He
get
does.
+2 to hit and
Plus 4.
damage on top of the +2 to hit and damage that's already on.
Yeah.
Okay, and then +2 for charging, right?
Yeah, +2 for charge.
Okay.
And then
So
whatever other benefits Daror gets, which is probably quite a lot, I would have thought.
Yeah. Yeah, which is already going to be factored into the attack roll.
Yeah,
And then what size creature is the Lich?
just normal, medium.
Medium.
size.
Okay. So +2, or sorry, +4 to hit and +2 to damage.
Should be +4 to damage as well.
Oh, okay.
It acts as like a +4 weapon versus.
AC -9. Does that hit?
Yeah, that definitely hits. So Daror kind of cuts into the Lich, and then the blade cracks and falls apart. And the Lich goes, "Ha! I have plenty of stone skins left, and you wasted it." And then he just collapses into a pile of dust.
Oh, Jesus. Should have been a stand-up comedian instead of a lich.
He was
So-
a collapsing comedian.
Yeah.
Ba-dum-bum.
Yeah, so it was
Yeah,
actually-
white power, bitch.
Just Daror starts to do a little dance. I just want to point out that everyone else is still held for an hour. So
God damn it.
it's an awkward victory, but yeah, so Maradin is defeated. Everyone else is held for an hour. And I also want to say that the final magic missile spell that was cast by Anne, that he had 4 stone skins left when Anne cast the last magic missile. So that was just enough.
Oh, just enough to take it out, huh?
Yeah. So he had none left by the time Daror got there, but there was exactly... He had like 20 stone skins or something.
Nice.
Wow.
So
Magic missile the shit out of that motherfucker.
yeah. But Daror has an hour to kill, I guess. What does he do for an hour?
He's gonna pee on the Lich's corpse.
Sure.
Nice. Hopefully there wasn't any loot.
After looting his body. Yeah.
Oh, very prudent. Very prudent. You find a very, very, very fancy scroll on his body. Obviously, there's the robe of stars.
Yeah.
He has 720 platinum, which I guess
Yoink.
Daror can just take, and there's nothing anyone can do about it.
720 platinum is a lot of XP.
Yeah, it is.
720 times 10 is 7,200 XP. Wow.
Yeah. And there's also a potion there.
For now, he's just gonna pocket all that platinum, and then lay out everything else right here, except for the robe of stars, which he's going to just put over Anne's shoulders, like she's a coat hanger or something.
Just throws it over the
He
top.
just throws it over the top of her.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And
So
dangles the bag of platinum and says, "Yoink!" And then he's gonna
does he
come
just
over.
leave with the platinum?
No, he's just gonna come over here and pet the cat.
Sure. Why don't you pet the potato over by the gate instead?
I mean the potato.
Yeah.
7,200 XP. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, well, technically it still gets shared out because he didn't earn it solely, and that that's how you work it out. It's not just like how much gold you take or whatever, so it would still be split up. But yeah,
Okay.
even if he gets all the platinum, But we'll do XP in a second. Yeah, so I guess Daror's bladder is empty. He's dealt with all the loot, and he's now petting the cat. For what, the next hour?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So that's 120 platinum for each of us.
Right. So you would
Two
get
players.
1,200 XP. So still a lot. Wait.
Well,
no.
I'm not giving it all to Dural. I'm splitting it between me and Dural.
Oh. Okay. Well, yeah. We'll do it. We'll work it out. We'll work it out all fully in a second.
Yeah. He only gets 60.
So after an hour, you guys all finally, the whole person spell finally wears off, and you all feel stiff and like shit, like you've been standing in the same place for an hour, not being able to move an inch.
Welcome to the military.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
really.
even worse that you can't even fidget, you can't even like move at all. You're completely frozen still like a statue. So
Yeah.
Anna, you're gonna go read the super fancy scroll. Okay, so the scroll details a spell called Still Bones. So Still Bones is a powerful true dwemer that upon completion of the spell causes all within 500 feet of the caster to immediately become held, as per the hold person spell, for 1 hour without a saving throw or magic resist of any kind. Those held also drop anything they are currently holding, has a casting time of 3 rounds, and the material component of the spell is a true rib bone of a lich. Duplicates or copies will be useless for the casting of the spell.
Take all his rib bones.
That are now covered in rat urine.
Yes. Thanks, Dural.
And as slowly as kind of exits the whole person, he says, "Oh, thank God it's over." He says, you are all Kingslayers now. And I'm sure you know what that means.
We're in Slayer, the band. I don't.
He says, yes, you're now heavy metal now. No.
Yes.
You are now one of the founding members of thrash metal. No.
That means our adventuring group's called the Kingslayers now. And I'm the king of the
Sure.
Kingslayers.
Sure. Yeah, I guess Dural is the true Kingslayer, I suppose. But slowly it says, it means that you will not be allowed to stay within the land. No matter what I say to the people, no matter how I convince them, this sin will never be. They'll never be able to forgive you for that.
Well, they can go fuck
But-
themselves.
He says, however, I will take you to the palace myself, and I will give you the lion's share of the treasury, which is a lot.
Yay. Let's do it. Wait, can I take his crown? The urine-covered crown?
You totally can, yeah, but it's made of iron, so
Oh. Aw.
that's why I didn't mention it amongst the loot.
Lame. Well, I want it anyway.
Sure.
Trophy of the king.
And Celia says, and as a gift, I will look through all of Maradin's great many tomes, and I will cast one of them for you. One of his great spells. Which we will go over shortly. It says, let us go. Let us go out to our friend Atoll, so he may take us to the palace.
Yay.
Unless there is anything else you would like to do here first.
Can you put a crown on my token next game?
Fine.
I don't have the obsidian blade anymore.
I mean, I can't come back to this city anyway, so fuck them.
Yeah. Yeah. It was my favorite weapon of all time.
Of all time.
Yeah. That
Of
shows
all
you,
time.
That just goes to show how shitty of magical weapons I've had.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it's a pretty cool weapon, but it's not like
Yeah.
How do you spell Mauriden?
like that. Yeah, you can take the shattered opal and gold from the phylactery. Yeah. Maldron is actually comes from ancient Greek. Mal meaning, ill will or bad or whatever.
Bad.
And then Radin, I think, is like a founder of lands.
Gotcha. Yeah, I put the crown in my bag as Mauriden's crown. Iron crown.
Yep. I mean, who knows? It may have some magical qualities instilled simply from being near him.
Well, I'm putting it on my head, so I hope so.
Maybe that's the real phylactery.
I got to get rid of the urine,
Dun,
though.
dun, dun.
Maybe when you put it on, it just turns you into him.
Oh, no!
Maybe.
So, how can I disinfect this thing? Do we have Clorox out here?
Clorox will be invented within the next 600 years. So you just have to wait. Which, as an elf, is totally feasible.
Yeah! I got this.
I mean, they'll have lye and stuff like that, so it's no problem. But yeah, I'm assuming somebody heals Fluffy now.
Please.
I would love to do that, but I'm out of healing spells.
I'm just going to carry him around. My poor pup.
Do you have any burn cream?
I don't think that's been invented either. They got salve, aloe vera.
There's probably salves, yeah. Yeah, I was wondering why you were talking about the shattered opal and gold from the pterodactyl, to be honest.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that earlier, but then Mauriden just kind of popped up, and I forgot about it.
Luckily, burn cream's just made from cream and aloe
Burns.
vera gel.
And
Oh.
burns.
Yeah. They scrape like scabs off burn victims to make it. Yeah. It's pretty gross, actually. Yeah, so, Phil, do you have any healing spells left at all?
For who?
For Fluffy.
For Fluffy,
It's like
who is
a
dead.
black husk right now. Yeah, he's
I
basically...
don't like him though. Okay,
Why don't you like him?
Poor Fluffy.
shit dog. Shit, he's not
Oh,
as good as.
you're the one with the superior dog, I see. So Fluffy is brought to 0. Also, if it makes you feel any better about not turning, the black mist around all those skeletons was a spell called Armor of Shadows, and it prevents turning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, see, it was all you were just RNG manipulating. Right? That's what people
Yeah.
say. Okay, yeah. So, is there anything you guys else want to do here? Or do you just want to head back to the palace and retrieve your reward?
Wait,
Yeah.
where?
Reward.
Oh,
I mean, is
okay.
there anything that we can explore here that might have...
You could dig up every grave if you want.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to dig up the graves?
Nah.
You might be forgetting about a certain 40-foot long giant blue.
But here.
No.
Yeah. Anne's not here.
What bit here?
A toll.
No, we're talking about the thing in
Toll
the
is like
water.
way bigger than 40-foot long.
Oh.
He's massive.
Take him with us and ride him.
He doesn't fit out of the door.
He can't.
I can cast Reduce again. Lucky has another one.
Well, he's going to be full size by now, right? Because you guys were held for an hour.
Fair.
So he'll still be like a 20-foot long giant ass snake thing.
Well, he has a snaky body. Can't he, like, slither his way through? I don't know.
No, his head is literally bigger than the doorway that leads into
Fine.
this place.
I mean,
He has a
invertebrate.
snaky body. Can't he just snake his way through?
Yeah.
The fuck does that even mean?
Invertebrate. He can, like, I don't know, whatever.
Well, Anne says he'll come back for but as yet unnamed creature, unidentified. Unnamed and unidentified. You're gonna polymorph him. Oh, that's pretty mean.
Why would you polymorph him? You can't ride him then.
Well, so that he can get him out of the doorway.
He has a chance to die when you polymorph.
Yeah, or to permanently change his personality, yeah. Do you want to pet that badly, Anne? Ha! To be fair, it does have like a really good con. It's likely to pass a survival shock. Yeah, so you guys just go out and you get on a toll. And you
Sounds like a plan.
fly over to the capital. So you guys can now land in now I'm forgetting the capital name. Marador, that's it. Right, you guys land in Marador, and Atoll takes you straight up to the palace and into the, and slowly, as he kind of talks his way past the guards. It seems as if Slowlius has been putting in efforts to, tell people what's going on. And a lot of the people actually in Marador are kind of aware of what was going on anyway. So the guards let you pass. They kind of give a knowing nod. And then... No. Why is there no folder for maps? Alright. And yeah, you guys walk up into the throne room.
There is one. It's
Is there?
when you archive it.
Yeah, I know, but that's kind of inconvenient,
Yeah.
Yeah, I do know about that, but
Uh-oh. We don't have to fight these heavy guards, do we?
no, they just
Okay.
let you pass, and so this kind of
Okay.
walks up to this door here, and he says, "Here is the treasury, or at least a large portion of the crown's treasury." And he swings the doors open.
I'm just gonna...
Very eager.
Well, I'm hoping that there's a really large pile of gold that I can just jump into.
Two really large piles of gold.
Yeah!
Kinda like Scrooge
Woo!
McDuck.
So Liz kind of pinches the bridge of his nose, closes his eyes, and sighs. But yeah, I'm just gonna. So Solis kind of goes around and he starts taking things off shelves and kind of handing them to the party, and I'm just gonna post what is the basically the end total amount of stuff, and I did sort of put a special. I put a magical item there, sort of, with a certain party member in mind for each. Some of them will be very obvious, but you guys can distribute them as you like.
There's some good-looking paintings on the ground.
Yeah.
Kind of laying there.
The pebble of never-ending AIDS.
Yes. It as long as the owner continues to hold this pebble, they will have an additional 8 maximum hit points and a +1 to all of their saving throws. It's like the aid spell. The Dagger of Betraying is equivalent to a +3 dagger that instantly kills any medium or small-sized humanoid when it is used to backstab them. Creatures with 6 hit die or more are entitled to a saving throw versus death to avoid this effect. Even if the creature, ignoring that, the dagger acts. When you backstab with the dagger, you act as if your backstab multiplier is 1 higher than it actually is.
Damn.
And then the Amulet of Rejuvenation allows the wearer to heal themselves for 20 hit points once a week. The Ring of the Hierophant is a druid-only magical item.
I want it.
Guess who gets that?
It's mine.
It's hold on, let me just find it. Yeah. Only druids can utilize this ring, which enables characters to speak the language of elementals.
It's perfect for me. I'm kidding.
That power uses no charges. More impressively, a druid wearing the ring may shape change into an elemental. Druids in elemental form retain their own hit points and saving throws, but otherwise possess the characteristics of a 12-hit die elemental. The transformation functions just like the druid's shape-changing power, and even heals you.
That's kind of awesome.
However, transformations last only for a maximum of 1 hour.
So
each elemental form may only be assumed once per month, and it can be recharged.
So are any of these armors better than my plate mail +3?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, so can I take the Cestus and the Grivel Plate Mail? Is everyone okay with that?
What is a cestus?
My
It's like-
fucking
It's your gloves, gauntlets.
yeah.
Okay.
Basically. Obviously, the Grippal Plate Mail was intended for Anne. Thank you very much.
I
Can't
want
wear armor.
I want one of the bracers, and
Braces of defense are useless if you're actually wearing armor.
disregard that.
You most likely want the magical quiver.
Well, I do want the quiver, but I thought that the bracers were additional armor, so disregard.
No.
Uh,
So the quiver causes any arrow fired when drawn from it to
Mhm.
essentially have the qualities of a +1 magic arrow.
sweet.
And magical arrows that are shot from it are considered to be a +1 higher than they were previously.
Nice.
So it's
So-
drawn from the quiver within 1 round, I should say.
Does
Is
the double
every
damage mean that I do 2d4 instead of 1d2?
Yeah.
Do you guys mind if I take the Amulet of Rejuvenation?
There's a quiver right there that
What?
only you can use.
Well, yeah. No, I just mean because I don't have any potions right now either. It's a once a week thing, right?
Yeah.
That you can only use on yourself.
Yes.
I'm willing to give up my gold or share from this in order to have the Amulet of Rejuvenation.
There's no opposition to that. I admit I put it there with Hausk in mind, since he
Oh.
never has any fucking health.
Oh.
But,
Well, I mean,
sure.
I'm not against house taking it.
And yeah, slowly as we'll talk to you about the dilemma, but
All right. House can have
Connor,
it.
we can talk about that when you're actually here,
What's my share of the gold? I don't know.
Well, everybody is
2,400.
So what we've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so each person is getting 4,800 gold.
And if you get rid of my share and just split it 5 ways instead of 6, I guess.
There are only 5 of you, unless you're. Oh,
Oh.
Sorry, no, I should count Dracus. No, you're right. I should count Dracus. I should. Yeah, 6 ways is 4,000 each.
House will need to discuss.
So everybody would get 800 more. Or you can just give your 4,000 gold
Yeah,
to House in exchange for the magic item, I guess.
Yeah. Would you like my gold house? You'll need more than 4K. I don't have 4K to give, honestly. I don't have any more outside of that, so I guess I'll just take the quiver and give him the amulet.
The quiver is much better anyway. Let's be
Well,
real.
yeah, obviously, especially since I'm the only ranger.
Yeah. So as for the other items, I'm assuming Spivey is going to want the dagger.
Oh yeah, I'll take that dagger.
Yeah. So it acts as a +3 magic dagger. And yeah, if you use it to backstab a small or medium-sized humanoid, then it will instantly kill them. Unless they're 6 hit die or more, then they get a saving throw to avoid the effect. And your backstab multiplier is 1 higher than normal when you're using that dagger.
So can I call this quiver the quiver of +1, or
Sure. I mean, the real name is Quiver of Latent Magical Energies, but you can call it Quiver of +1 if you want.
Did
because that's all it does, right? It just adds +1 to everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Peregrine have Gribble Plate Mail before?
he did. Now he has
Okay.
Scribble Plate Mail +2. Yeah. And I know Hordron has really terrible armor right now. So, yeah.
Those half
Peregrine
weight
drops
field
the
plates
Gribble
pretty
Plate
cool.
Mail then.
Sorry, what was that, Roy?
Peregrine drops the plate mail. His old one.
Yeah. He leaves it in the treasury, I guess.
You could probably sell it, couldn't you?
What, Gribble Plate Mail? Probably not.
I don't know.
Probably for scrap. For scrap, yeah.
Gotcha. Those half weight field plates would be good for someone that doesn't have a lot of carry weight.
Yeah, yeah. So those are mostly intended for Dracus and Hordron, because they both have bad armor right now,
Mm-hmm.
comparatively. So
Just give it to them.
yeah, field plate +2
Who's
will
taking it?
help a lot.
Dracus and Hordron.
Both
I
of
assume-
us.
Yeah, there's 2 sets of it, so
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll do
2
it.
sets of half-weight field plate +2. The
Halfway.
braces are yeah, it's half-weight, yeah. And there's 2 braces. I did actually roll those up separately, and they just happen to both roll AC 13, so that's how we go. But obviously, braces of defense are great for wizards, because that doesn't count as armor. Alright, and then Solius, kind of as he's handing out the treasure, he says, "Now, gather round, I have something important to tell you all." He says, "I've not been completely truthful with you." He says, Maladin was a member of a cult known as the Council of Shadows. He says, this council sought to acquire the powers of the Lich, and I was once a member of this cult. However, I began to see the errors in their ways, and so I sought to undo them from the inside. And so I've been hunting Maladin for many years. I have defeated many of the other of the council, but as you can see, the state here in Maradan is too dire, and I feel I need to step in to help here. So I must ask you a favor to hunt down and deal with the next member of this group, of this council. He says, Maladin's apprentice is still roaming the lands to the north in Caledonia. His name is Sedan Shade, and it seems as if he's getting ready to cause some mischief. He says, can you do this for me?
I accept your quest.
I guess.
Yes, of course.
Everyone else is kind of like, I guess.
He says,
Like how-
excellent. And if you could take a toll with you, that'd be very good. He'll just get into trouble here. He'll get him to find a home in Caledonia. Maridam is not the place for him.
Oh god, how do we convince this dragon that he needs to leave? He thinks this is his kingdom.
Maybe if you make it sound like a vacation, or I don't know.
There's Palm Beaches.
Tell him that there are parts of his kingdom he's never seen before that are amazing, that he needs to go and see,
All right.
or something.
What's the AC of the field plate?
It's base AC 18, so base AC 20. Then whatever other benefits you have. I believe Spivey still has the Ring of Wishes, right?
It's a secret.
If Spivey is here.
Yeah.
Anne is inquisiting about the Ring of Three Wishes.
Yeah, I still have it.
I believe Anne has plans.
Is Anne speaking? Because
No,
everything is muted.
she's texting.
Typing in Discord because he can't get on his mic right now. He's traveling, so. Maybe this is something we can sort out next session, even.
Cool.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Wait, how much gold did we get after it? 4,000?
4,000 each.
4,000. Okay.
Quite a hefty amount.
Yeah.
That's 4,000 for each player character. That is
Was that 4,000 just from the treasure room, and then how much from Mal?
just from the treasure room. And I don't know what Darul wants to do with the platinum.
Oh, gotcha.
And I'm going to start adding up this XP as well, which is going to be very complicated for me. So.
All right, see you next week. Take care.
I'm gonna go over and start beating up him. Darrell. Give me that fucking platinum, you son of